What's going on, beauty wolves? It's Lotus Alobi here, your favorite mystic practitioner, with another episode of Beauty Wolf Edits. And this is more curated content for you to get right to the juicy part so you can start living your life with more ease and more joy and having more fun, okay? I am Lotus Laloba, and I am a mystic practitioner based out of the East Coast and the West Coast, so I'm all over, holla at me. I work with women of color to help them explore more of their personal magic so they can fully express themselves to the world with ease and efficiency. Today's episode is on the do's and the don'ts of divine femininity because I have been in these YouTube streets and I have not been liking what I'm seeing. And I'm not really one to complain. I am a doer. So when I see things that make me a little upset, make me wonder what's really going on, I decide to be solution-based and create a solution, which is this video for today. I will be going over 5 do nots ever. Stop it now when it comes to feminine divine energy, so you have a better understanding of how you can start to tap into this limitless power. But before I get into that, what I need you to do is hit that subscribe button. I need you to hit that notification button and join the Wolf gang, okay? We have so much fun in Lovaland. It is truly a community of intelligent, bright, ambitious, driven, caring, soft, loving, vulnerable women that I call wolves. And we come together and we connect on many different platforms, right here on YouTube, on my Instagram page, in our emails. Make sure you join the email list. All those links are in the description box. And we just really connect and build sisterhood and support each other through life's many ebbs and flows. So make sure you are subscribed and that you check that description box. What is feminine divinity? Now here's the thing with femininity as a whole. There are different levels to it, and I will get into those levels in more detail in upcoming episodes, so again, be subscribed. Divine femininity is all about embracing that softness within you, embracing that love and compassion and fierceness and creativity and playfulness and sensuality and sexuality within you, because that's really where the magic happens. When you are not leading your life with the feminine divine in mind, life is extremely hard. You are out here doing way too much. You're probably in the hustle and grind mindset. You probably think that you're not gonna find the love of your life, or that you're gonna have to produce blood, sweat, and tears in order to get your dream job or opportunity. And it's not to say that those things don't work, but there is a more easier and more efficient way to live your life. So that way, when you do receive those things that you're moving towards, you can enjoy them because you won't be burnt out and tired from the process of getting to them. And the key to that is feminine divinity or divine feminine. I use them interchangeably. They both mean the same to me. So let's start off with the don'ts so we can end on a high note. Cool? Cool. I got my little trusty pen here, so we're gonna get into it. My first don't let anyone tell you that divine femininity or femininity in general is about physical features. And when I say that, it's not about just long hair. It's not about wearing muted colors. It's not about speaking when spoken to. It's not about any of those things at all. And the fact that we think that it is just shows how deeply affected we are by patriarchy, because all of those things are what the society as a whole has told us is feminine, right? So for me, my femininity shows up in different ways. I've had pixie cuts, I've had short nails, long nails, wild color hair, black hair, little big earrings, pearls, all of that. Tattoos. That has nothing to do with my femininity. That's how I express myself, right? Femininity is that creative process as well. So I don't want you to let anyone tell you what you should physically look like. Like, oh, if you're wearing baggy clothes, then you're not feminine. Let me spit some facts real quick. I went outside, and I should have took a picture. I should have took a picture to insert it. I might throw one up on the gram. But I went outside the other day to get some food because, yeah, we're still in quarantine. So, of course, I'm not going outside every week. I'm going outside when necessary. And I'm talking about Shorty was not, I was not outside to please nobody. Your friend was out here trying to get her groceries and come back home to safety, okay? I was wearing sweatpants, this oversized hoodie, a windbreaker on top of that. I had my hat, my hair was not done. I had a low ponytail, hat on top, hoodie, headphones, had the whole mask up to here, and your friend had on sunglasses. And she had on gardening gloves because she couldn't find her plastic ones. Your friend was out here, okay? She was out here living her best life, or trying to. What I noticed is that it's really about the energy. Because despite the fact that I looked unfeminine to some of these authorities in femininity, I'm sorry. You start to laugh at things when you're in that vibration. Everyone was so helpful, men and women alike. People were holding doors for me, people were helping me. I mean, it could have been because I look crazy, but I personally believe that it was the energy that I was carrying. I just was exuding that energy of just kind of like, I am supposed to be adored. I am supposed to be helped, that the world is working in my favor, and that anyone that I meet in my life is there to bring more ease into my life. And that's exactly what happened. And it does not require me to look like this, or to wear a tight outfit, or to look a certain way for me to be respected in my femininity. So that's the first don't. Don't let anybody tell you that how you look physically is going to affect your femininity. Because I've looked all types of ways and I've always experienced divine femininity. This leads me into my next don't. Do not police other women or anyone who identifies as women. Please, could we not? Okay, thanks. Because it's ghetto. What are you doing policing people, friend? Especially as a Black woman, especially other Black women, we are already so heavily policed, right? We are told that every time we express our emotions that we are angry Black women. You know, when we're in birthing rooms and we're saying, hey, we're in pain, doctors are overlooking us and saying like, oh, sure you are. When we're children, there have been tons of studies that show that young Black girls are looked at as older than their white counterparts, despite the fact that they're the same age. We already go through enough policing from outside people. So within our own community, we need to start embracing that freedom. So please do not be that person that sits there like, oh, you're wearing that short dress? Oh, wow, you talk so loud. Oh, wow, your hair's that color? Yikes. Like, no. And the simple fact that you think that that's appropriate behavior to police other Black women, especially if you identify as Black, you need to do a lot of more soul searching. Because we don't get to experience freedom and joy in the way that other communities are able to or have access to. We really are shifting our mindset from having to struggle and survive to be able to have success and to experience joy without shame or guilt. Do not add to the problem. Stop policing. My third don't associate femininity with weakness. Again, patriarchal constructs out here still thriving. Do not do that. Being feminine does not mean that you are meek or mild or weak. It just means that you're feminine. You can still be hella strong and be feminine. You can still be extremely bold and feminine. You can still be outspoken and feminine. Those things are not mutually exclusive. So please do not think that being weak is a sign of femininity. Being vulnerable, like, I hate being vulnerable, it makes me look weak. Nope, that's a superpower in femininity, in divine femininity. And being able to be vulnerable means that you are so comfortable with yourself and expressing what truly is in your heart. And you know that the universe, God, source, whoever you call on to, is protecting you and laying out a foundation in your life for you to truly experience all that is, that you can share your innermost thoughts without feeling like you are going to be disrespected or misunderstood. And even if you are, you don't really care because you know what really is happening. You know your divine truth. And when you're in that vibration, let me tell you something. You start to attract so many other people who are operating in that divine truth who will hold space for you. But you can't get there if you think that femininity is weakness, so don't do it. My fourth don't take advice from everyone, okay? How I say this? Your wolf wants to be a little classy. If someone is giving you beauty advice, but they don't show you their face, don't take the advice. Just don't do it. Cause why won't you show me your face? I was so confused. Cause what does that translate to? Do you not like how you look? Do you not think that would be some type of relevancy to telling somebody how they should look? there's so many questions to that. So like, don't take advice from everyone, especially if they are not walking their talk. If someone is not walking their talk, do not take advice from them. I am a strong, avid believer with minimal exceptions, and I will say that. So don't be trying to come for me at all, because I don't carry that type of energy. Nobody comes for me, okay? I send for you. If I want to have a happy marriage, right, I'm going to go to someone who is happily married. Why? Because they've gotten what I wanted. That's who I'm going to speak to. If I want to have clearer, healthier skin, I'm going to go to somebody who has what it is that I already want, because that already tells me that they've been able to get to that end goal that I want for myself. Do not take advice from everyone. Have discernment. That is definitely a huge part of divine femininity, is knowing to trust your intuition and not just what you're hearing in your mind and what someone is projecting onto you. It's about really trusting your intuition, really listening to your heart and being like, does this really resonate with me on a cellular level? Does this resonate with me in my soul? Does this make me feel good? Because if it doesn't, if it makes me feel shameful or guilty or unworthy, that ain't it, wolf. You deserve better. So don't do it. My final don't chase ish. Okay? I'm gonna try not to do a Kanye West rant right now, because this really gets to me. It really gets to me. There's like this culture out here where it's like, you know, I'm chasing this money, I'm chasing my dreams, I'm getting to this paper. It's very aggressive. It's very aggressive. And there's a time and a place to be aggressive, and there's a time and a place to be assertive. When we're talking about those things though, like that hustle and grind, like, oh, why do I need to sleep? F out of here. I'm not sleeping. I'm gonna go until I get my dreams. Hold up. Wait a minute. Why are we doing that to ourselves? Again, this kind of comes back down to that societal conditioning. You do not have to bust your complete ass in order to receive the things that you want. One, let's just break down language really quickly, because I'm big on language, and we will have a episode on language and the importance of your words. So again, make sure you're subscribed to this channel when that video drops. It's going to change your life. When you're saying the word chase, means that something is deliberately running away from you and you are deliberately pursuing it. When you look at it from the context of what the word means, why would you want to chase your dreams? Why are your dreams running away from you? Why would you want to chase money? Why is money not coming to you with ease? Something to think on. Either way, you need to know that it doesn't have to be that way. You can just have money come to you. You can just have opportunities fall into your lap. And that requires inner work, of course. But you can totally have those experiences. And I'm living proof. I went from being that overachiever and super alpha woman to being able to wake up and people are randomly giving me money just because they appreciate my energy, because I'm doing that work. So that whole culture of hustle and grind and chasing things, that's not feminine divinity. An unfortunate societal construct that we've been exposed to and that we think is appropriate, because it does yield results. But what people don't tell you is that when they get to that end goal after chasing and grinding and hustling for so long, they're fucking exhausted and probably don't even enjoy what they've received, and they're already on to the next thing. So there's no appreciation, there's no gratitude in their process or their method. But when you're able to just allow things to come to you and you're able to attract and really work on yourself and knowing that I am worthy of all these amazing and wonderful experiences, and because I am worthy, they can come to me with ease and efficiency. When they come to you, one, it blows your mind. It puts you in this different frequency of just kind of like, this is magic. Then it just sparks this sense of appreciation, one, for yourself, for your connection to divine source, God, whoever you call on to, and then also just for the experience. And that truly is going to produce more of those high vibrating moments in your life that hustle and grind cannot do. And those moments, that joy, that appreciation, that love, that awe is all for and all about feminine divinity. So those are my top 5. Do not stop doing, let it go, dust it off, whatever you need to do, stop doing those things, okay?